Most people often ask me, what do you do? A lot of people don't know what brand strategy means. A lot of people don't know what a brand strategist do. And a lot of people even confuse branding to be a logo. Many confuse branding to be, getting a business card or getting a customized t-shirt. Branding is far more than that. And in this video, I'm going to explain what branding is, how branding can help your business. I'm going to explain what brand strategy means and what a brand strategist do. I'm also going to explain some important things like business strategy, creative strategy, marketing strategy, the difference between business strategy, brand strategy, creative strategy, and marketing strategy. I'm also going to help you to connect your brand strategy to your marketing strategy. And if you are a business owner or a brand owner, it's very important you watch this video because I'm going to give insights to how to bring your brand from your idea stage to the execution stage. So it's very important you watch this video. Hello guys, my name is Olashino Oluwatosin. I am a brand strategist and an identity designer. I help business owners to develop a scalable and a vision-centric brand using design and strategy. So what is branding? According to the branding expert Martin Numea, he said branding is not a logo. He said branding is not a promise. He also said branding is not an impression. He defined branding as a kind of result or the kind of person guilt or feelings about a product, which means is a kind of feeling or perceptions about a product or a service. And this make it interesting because it's more like a process of creating the feeling and that perception, and it's something that is continuous. It never stops. So branding is something that is continuous. So how does branding help your business? Branding helps your business in a lot of ways. For example, it helps you to build reputation, and the reputation can be either good or bad. The moment people begin to interact with your brand, then it builds the reputation in the mind of your customers. Another thing is that it makes people to trust your brand. The moment people begin to interact with your brand, so it makes people feel secure or insecure about your brand. The third thing is it makes increase your brand value. The moment you keep branding, as time goes on, as your brand begins to evolve, you will see that the value of your brand also begin to evolve. Another thing is that it helps you to increase your sales, your customers, and your revenue. But it's very important when branding to always start with brand strategy because it helps you to create an effective branding for your business. And brand strategy is more like a foundation that every other thing is built on. Although there are many definitions about brand strategy, but my own opinion and my definition about brand strategy is that in brand strategy is more of the overall kind of thoughts or approach you use to connect your business strategy to your marketing. It's more like the strategy built on business idea to achieve a specific result for your brand. Although there are a lot of frameworks out there, there are a lot of frameworks many people call brand strategy, but I feel these framework themselves, they are not the brand strategy, but you can use them to build a good brand strategy for your business or for your client business. So what does a brand strategist do? So a brand strategist help you to discover the why of your business, what your brand stands for, how to communicate to your audience, and how to identify your audience on an emotional level. Although there is a thin line between brand strategy, business strategy, creative strategy, and marketing strategy, but today I'm going to explain these four terms and how they relate to each other. This is where a lot of people make mistake. They call brand strategy creative strategy, and even many business owners also make this mistake. They concentrate mainly on logo, campaigns, on social media, on websites, whereas it should start from brand strategy. The essence of having a brand strategy is to make your creative strategy to be unique and to function very well. There's a kind of thin line between these terms. I believe as a brand strategist, you should have brand strategy skills and you should know more about creative strategy, then have an idea of market and business strategy. This will really help you to build a good brand from scratch. So to know these overlap, we need to know the meaning of business strategy. Business strategy is the process or strategy you make to get your business from one point to another. So how does it overlap with brand strategy? Brand strategy is more of the drivers that help you reach that business goal. And creative strategy is also a kind of strategic plan that you use to solve a particular problem. Most times it always starts from a creative idea, and creative strategy is more of the strategy you use to build your website, the strategy you use to build your social media pages, the strategy you use in creating your ad campaign, the strategy you used for photo shooting, the strategy you use for visual identity. These are more of creative strategy. So how do you connect your brand strategy to your marketing? But the first thing is we need to understand what marketing strategy means. Marketing strategy is more of a plan of action a brand used to attain its marketing goals. So it's very important to identify your brand why, and that's why I said you will need to start from brand strategy, because if you spend a huge amount of money on marketing campaign without having a solid brand strategy, it will be a waste of money for your brand. So whenever I build brand with my clients, my building process is more of using brand strategy, creative strategy, and marketing strategy, depending on the problem of the client, or depending if the client is starting their brand from scratch. So that will determine the kind of strategy to use after we already develop a good brand strategy. My name is Olashina. I am a brand strategist and an identity designer. I help people create a scalable and fulfilling brand using strategy and design. Please subscribe to my channel to see more content on brand strategy, branding, creative life, and design in general. See you in the next post. Thanks.